Hey guys, it's me, Ria on the run. Welcome to this moment of now. Welcome to this moment of you guys. So you being here, and if you choose to listen to this message, this is a message from yourself, from your higher self, from your I am presence. Just bringing something into your awareness. I was going to do it on the beach, but it's really, as you can see, windy and the surf is high and it's kind of crazy out there. It seems like, well, it's going to rain and it's got a rainy week. So I'm kind of crouching down next to this kind of seawall. So I wanted to share with you guys a really awesome message. And we are all, as Master Light Blasters, stepping in to your source God energy in every moment of now as you anchor in, tune in, tap in, allow all that you are in this present moment of now to be utilized, to be seen through your eyes of love and light. You truly, truly are stepping into the I am presence. And whether we realize it or not, everything before us is also that I am presence. But even in that I am presence, so often we have been taught to operate from the I am not presence. And that's what Spirit is wanting to deliver to you guys today. Focus on the I am presence. That is where your power is. That is where you illuminate, access, anchor into that power that you innately are. When we choose to operate in the forms, thoughts, beliefs, and anything on the outside world, we are outsourcing. We are not tapping into our power. We are literally outsourcing our power to be powered through the non-power of the I am not presence. And I just found this so profound, this little understanding. It was catalyzed by me watching one of Jessica Alstrom's YouTube videos, and she always like will boom put in before me whatever that I have been speaking about, but she put it in such a good way. We are about I am presence, not the I am. Anything outside of us literally is dead energy created from us, from another frequency us that is outlived, outdated, and no longer serving us in the sense that it's this and that. Bashar just stepped in and he says, no, don't get too carried away. It's this and that. It is still serving us as we allow it to serve us as that which we are not, and showing us a place where we're outsourcing, places where we're not stepping into our power and believing and living and allowing the full truth that we are. And if you want to know where you're outsourcing, they're showing me, you guys know Deck the Halls with Danny DeVito, an old Christmas video, and he wants to be seen by outer space. He wants to be recognized. He wants the world to see him because he always felt he wasn't good enough or not important, didn't follow through. So in this beautiful, funny comedy holiday thing, his twin girls, it's when Google Earth came out and he could not see his house, and he had the idea he was going to decorate it with light. There's so much symbolism in what I'm sharing with you guys. So he got all of the lights he could and plugged them in, and he had so much going out into that light. He had to take the extension cords and get his source outsourced from his neighbor's house. And anyways, it is a really awesome movie. But he was trying to reflect his light from the outside sources. That is what we were taught to do, to believe and buy into and live through other people's expectations, beliefs, ways of doing things, truth, what their truth is at their frequency, and trying to adopt, trying to put on other people's clothes, trying to outsource our light to it's like diluting and dissipating our energy and our source as we take somebody else's idea that isn't us, and then we try to get that reflection back at us by outsourcing, by taking their belief, their ideal, their ways of doing things and trying to implement them. But still, that is outsourcing. That is still, as we allow it to connect to our source, that is great. But when we forget that you are not the I am not, you are the I am, and you hold all the source energy, we do not need to outsource our energy in the way that we're trying to copycat or plug in to somebody else's energy field. Now, as we grow in frequency, we will reflect one another's energy. Like you guys are creating this message. I am reflecting you and you are reflecting me, these high frequency. Hey, Sandy, hey, Kelly Dad. Please share out, guys, if you don't mind. we are reflecting each other's higher frequencies to further activate. When we are operating from our light, we are literally releasing and illuminating our codes to be reflected in the matrix and the hologram. When we adopt and live by other people's rules and beliefs based in past energies, and that was fine for that time, but it's not fine for us anymore. We're moving out of that Capricornian energy of living by the outside and living through the physical, and allowing the physical to guide us and direct us, when in reality, it is there guiding and directing us, but it is guiding and directing us in a powerful way when we step into our power first. When we are guided by our own inspiration, aspirations, and guidance, then we reflect that inspiration. But if our heart is closed down and we're really not following our own truth, our own guidance, then we are operating from somebody else's. But because the universe is abundance, God source energy is abundant, that same outsourcing, the not I am presence, can still bring us back to I am presence, because eventually you get sick and effing tired of it. You get sick of holding on the burdens, the weight, the pressure of energy that truly is not yours, that you're trying to make fit into your being. So guide, happiness. I wanted to share this the other day and I didn't hop on. Happiness is your guide. And in that Capricornian energy, we are taught that we got to work hard. You got to work, life ain't easy. You gotta pay for success, but in a way that it's more physical, it's more depleting. It causes havoc on our physicality. It depletes us mentally and emotionally. We are stepping into sourcing our reflection from within. We're stepping into the I am presence, not the I am not good enough. I am not from a wealthy family. I am not one to speak my truth. I am not whatever that I am not is for you. I am not abundant, or I am not financially independent, or I am not in a happy relationship. Wherever your I am not presence is, that is an opportunity to step into your I am. It's showing you where you're outsourcing your power. It's showing you where you're giving away your energy to dead energy. So that is a gift unto itself, where it can show you where you are not claiming your I am presence. It will show you where you are fractalizing parts of your power and giving it away. And we are in a time now of self-empowerment, God source energy, channeling, bringing, being the conduits of that earth, of that hologram, of the life we want to experience. And the only way to do that is to source, come to your source, connect to your source, and allow that to project through your eyes, your being, into your hologram, to give you the experience of your innate self. Anything other is going to deplete, it's going to wear you out, it's going to not be fulfilling. So in the past, to get back to what I was saying, we have not allowed happiness to be our guide, because happiness is light. It feels good. It feels too good to be true. It feels too easy. Well, your source natural state is happiness. It is joy. And we forget that. And even as spiritual master light blaster, light workers, way showers, living our truth, sometimes we can fall into the old patterns when we get a little bit lazy. We can say, well, I do have to work really, really, really hard. Well, it's work smart, not hard. It's sourcing out, cutting out any reflections that aren't yours and going straight to the source. You know how you want information, and when you go through the middleman or go through the chain of gossip, it's never going to be in its purity. And when you go straight to the source, you get to the truth, you get to the center of your Tootsie Roll Pop. And now we're being called to go straight to the center of our Tootsie Roll Pop, our source. And that is happiness. And so many times we sometimes will slip into old patterns of thinking, well, if it is too easy, it's too good to be true. That's effed up, okay? That is a total F up, okay? Because we are meant to go with flow. It is meant to be ease. It is meant to be peace. It is meant to be happiness. Anything other than that, we need to take a good, strong look at ourselves and say, where am I outsourcing? Where am I not claiming the I am that I am? And that is all part of integrating and bringing together the polarities of all the energies that we have outsourced, that we have created this idea of separation. Whenever we separate ourselves and thinking the power is outside of us, we truly are fragmentalizing, I don't know if that's a word, pieces of ourselves. So we're calling it all back in, and we're allowing anything that brings on the I am not feeling to show us, hey, we need to point in and get back to I am that I am. You are abundant. You are financially free. You are liberated. You are free to speak your truth, to live your life, to have the experiences you want in joy and peace, not suffering, not pain, not effing heartache. Those are all the parts of you that are I am not. So now we're integrating and calling it all in. And it is an extremely powerful time that we are living. We have come to have this experience of this transformation of calling back all parts of ourselves to the I am that I am. I am that I am of everything. Anything else is not your I am presence. If it makes you feel like shit, if it makes you tired, depletes you, whatever, it's just calling you back to your center. Where is my peace? What is guiding me to my happiness? And yeah, sure, happiness is a choice. Well, it's a choice to take your path, not someone else's. It doesn't mean trying to snowball and bully your mind into being happy under a circumstance you're truly not. I call BS on that. Sometimes we try to convince ourselves because deep down we really are afraid to take the steps and the direction that our heart is calling us into that true happiness. Not living in a inhibited, repressed environment and saying, "Oh, this is my life's purpose. Oh, I am happy. This is good." Because if you don't feel it, it ain't truth. You're just talking BS to yourself. So we got to man up, girl up, put on our big boy pants. And guess what? That is actually not what it sounds like. It's not hard. It is simply dissipating the fears and the ideas of separation and stepping into the I am, which is happiness, powerful, courage, strength, abundance, ease, flow. Now, as I was running, I did question spirit about, what about people that are physically depleted or handicapped? I'll say handicapped, but you know what I mean, diseased or undergoing things. Well, in those situations, sometimes it isn't one box fits all. So sometimes you can physically be saying, "Oh, I am not healthy. I'm not energetic. Oh, I've never been an athlete." Well, that's all BS because you can create your physical body and you are the commander of your vehicle, okay? But in other times, there is a soul purpose where we have maybe been called to find peace and happiness in a physical aspect of ourself that was there for the soul's purpose. But then when you find that peace and happiness, then it no longer bothers you. But if it bothers you and you're using these excuses of, "Oh, I am not this," or "It's not in my genes," I'd call BS on that. You're the commander in chief of your vehicle. And and sometimes our vehicle will speak to us to say, "Hey, you're running from the ego here. Don't push me so hard. Give me some time to myself." So only you can discern what your truth is. If it brings peace, then you've clicked in to the right energy stamp that is yours. So, yeah, a master light blaster masters its I am presence. It allows the darkness to activate their light. It allows the hologram, the reflection, the matrix outside that represents or reflects anything that is not true alignment to their heart, to their soul's purpose, to zap them back into it, to turn them within, and to connect with their I am presence and not outsourcing. Outsourcing, that's such a good word because it never came to me like that before. If we're living a life that is not of our illumination, of our divine frequency imprint, that is not reflecting our codes that we came to bring, and you want to know if you're activating and living your codes, you're fucking happy, you're peaceful, you're joyous. Otherwise, you're living other people's codes that don't fit you. You want to be the commander and director and activate your codes. Step into your codes, which is expressing through your happiness, allowing happiness to be your guide. And then you reflect that back and you get the physical ass experience of living your codes. That's what we came for. Your light, your imprint, your energy stamp. So beautiful and so empowering. And I can even find myself slipping up and sliding and doubting as I listen to immediate family members and their ways. So now I've learned to disconnect. It isn't about pushing yourself through shit all the time either. As a spiritual warrior, sometimes we have really adopted and really gotten good at being a wounded warrior, okay? Fighting for causes and living through energies that we're really not called to, okay? And I know Abraham is a huge proponent in following your bliss, okay? Living your happiness, not trying to get to this cement concrete wall because you think you have to. That's an outdated belief. Maybe in the past It has worked for us. It has given us fortitude, stamina, and strength. Hence all of our past timelines of being Vikings or whatever hardship or what you had to endure. But we're past that, guys, now. We're master light blasters. We don't need to even put our dynamite and blast through this. Instead, we can peek over the top and take a different route, guys. And I know in the past I've thought, oh, to be successful, I gotta face and blaze through anything in my life that really isn't what I believe. But no, you don't need to do that, guys. Stop outsourcing. You are the source and the I am presence, not the I am not. And anything bringing suffering, pain, discomfort, agitation, well, that's not stepping fully into your I am. This is a time of integration and calling back all parts of ourselves to step into here. All right, guys. Thought I would share that. Thank you, beautiful Master Light Blasters, for being here. And if you guys haven't joined the Master Light Blaster group, it's a private paid membership group where we really allow and just more and more and more of ourselves. We just step into our power. It's more of an illumination and a soul tribe where we're reflecting each other in a way that allows us to step more and more and more and more into our I am presence. And we're always I am. You're so powerful that you're creating I am not present reflections as well. All right, guys, just food for thought. Discern, take what feeds you, and you know what? Spit out the freaking rest. Okay, you don't have to make yourself eat something that doesn't resonate. Same with a restaurant. What do parents say? Well, try it, try it, try it. But you know, deep down, you don't want those Brussels sprouts. They live according to you guys. All right, guys, love you. May you all shine with the entirety of your I am presence, not the I am not. Shoot.